There we go. Live streamed. Gotta love it. Folks, Kurt Van Anen, your host of the Mañana morning check-in. It is the afternoon, so I guess we're having one of them daily check-in kind of days. We are live on YouTube, so if you've got the ability, I would love for you to go to the Mañana YouTube channel. So just go to YouTube, search out Mañana, and it's easy to find us. We have the asterisk with the tilde in it as our symbol, and so it's right there behind my head. And so if you just would hit that, subscribe to that, that would be amazing. There's certain things that you have more access to when you have more following on a channel. And that's something that I'm actively trying to pursue. But, I don't want to buy followers, right? Like I want people watching this channel that see value in it, that want to be a part of it. I don't want to buy followers. I think that's kind of weird. Same thing with, Instagram, and we're on Telegram, right? So we're using Telegram, and text messaging with people direct through Telegram's a lot of fun. If you haven't followed our channel or haven't joined the chat group on Telegram, I encourage you to do so. It's nice to catch up on this stuff. And I really enjoy being connected to the people in the Mañana network. We got a lot of quality people here. Just throwing it out there, we got a lot of quality people here, and what I like about it is, while we might not all have the same beliefs, we have really, really strong, ethics and support. And the way that we edify each other in here is really pretty awesome. I was just talking to Paula at Inner Treasure Hunt. Inner Treasure Hunt is a great website. It's gosh, I would hate to say Eastern philosophies because that's probably the wrong way to say it. But ancient, they say, ancient philosophies, right? So the stuff that they teach and the value that they're bringing to their audience is tremendous. They do an event. Gosh, I think it's every other Saturday. I think they're doing an event, a full moon and a new moon and a full moon and a new moon. And they got lots of killer content in there. But I was just talking to her. We've got a great working partnership with her. I was just invited to a summit with Giver Marketing. Now, I mentioned Giver Marketing last week sometime on one of these live calls. And sure enough, here we are. It's called, and I'm looking at another screen, so that's why I'm starting my head around. But it says Giver Marketing Business Summit, 22 speakers, 22 minutes each, Thursday, January 13th. Okay, so 22 speakers, 22 minutes each, Thursday, January 13th. I'll be putting an email out about that and giving you guys some extra there. But I've got a link here that I'm going to be sharing with people. It's going to allow people to sign up. How much does this cost, right? Costs nothing. Costs nothing, but you got to register. You got to get signed up, right? Giver Marketing Network Business Summit, Uplevel Your Marketing in 2022. It says you'll walk away with actionable business tips, foundational marketing principles, networking with other movers and shakers. And then it starts talking about things. It says replay is available for anyone who registers for the event. So if you're busy, 22 speakers, 22 minutes each, that's going to be a long day, right? But it says the replay is going to be available for anyone that registers for the event. And then it says this is a give back event. Says speakers will be bonusing attendees with high value gifts. The gift that I am giving the Giver Marketing thing for my presentation is it's over $1,000. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's valued at over $1,000. It's, to me, I just want to find ways to pay it forward. I've been really, really blessed this year and through this whole COVID thing. And I talk about it every now and then. I try not to beat the drum to death, but have we become wealthy? No. In fact, I just sold my car, right? Have we become wealthy? No. But has everything that we have needed happened since the breakout of COVID? Absolutely. I say it a lot in my moments in my time that, I'm a man of faith. I believe God. I believe, all these things. And he's faithful. I depend on him. When the end of the month is rolling around and I'm looking at my bank account and I'm going, well, you know what? Some of the math ain't working. I still go to bed at night and I sleep like a baby. I don't even worry anymore because he's always got it. He always handles it, always. And you know what? I rest in the idea that even if it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, it worked out. Things don't always happen the way I want them to. So I think that's the big difference with people that say, they're blessed or not blessed, or lucky or unlucky, or however it is. It's because they put their own spin on it. They want it their way, right? They want it Burger King style. I'm not really, I love Burger King. But this isn't a Burger King life. You don't always get it your way. But what's interesting is, at least as far as I believe that God has my best interest at heart, and it always works out. I say he's late a lot. I accuse him of being late a lot, but he ain't late. He's always on time. He's right on time, and it always comes through. And so this was a give back event. I wanted to make sure that I could participate in it and give away something good to the folks that came. And so I've got a real nice package that I'm handing out to you guys on this event. And I know the other people coming. I know most of the other people coming. I've met them before, and quality people. This is no slouch event. This ain't like some kind of entry level beginners tryouts, right? There's some really good. I see Rico Macadori, I think is his name. I never said his last name before, so I'm probably screwing it up. But Rico's in, and Rico is charismatic, man. When Rico talks, people listen. He's just a really, really good guy. I just met with Kay Crystal Griffith. I met with her on LinkedIn. We had a LinkedIn discovery call a couple weeks ago. Really, really enjoyed my time with her. I see Joel Snyder is going to be one of the presenters. Joel is really, really good when it comes to digital marketing and the nurturing aspect of digital marketing. And then I saw Stacy Stockford on the list. And folks, I've already pimped Stacy Stockford out on these sessions, these Mañana no Mas morning check-ins. I've called Stacy out multiple times. She's really, really good at LinkedIn marketing and kind of understands the nuances of working a new connection to get an appointment from that connection rather than just someone to add to your list, right? Because at the end of the day, I want to have an appointment. I want to have a meeting with the people I connect with. And it might not be to sell them something every time, but I get to know them. Hey, who do you know that I should know? Right? That's one of my favorite questions. Who do you know that I should know? I learned that one from John Maxwell. I heard him say that from stage in 2016, and it just stuck. Who do you know that I should know? And so I'm really looking forward to it. Again, that's going to be January 13th. It's a Thursday, 22 speakers, 22 minutes each. Doesn't cost nothing, but you got to register. And I'll try to put the link in the repost of this video on LinkedIn, and the link will be on the Mañana no Mas site as well. So really looking forward to doing that. Now, other side of the coin, let's flip some things around, right? December 1st hit, and in my mind, I was like, Black Friday's over, right? Because I said Black Friday was for the whole month of November. So I got to December 1st, and I was like, Black Friday's over. So I got out of promotion mode a little bit, right? Because Black Friday was just, here's our promotion, here's our promotion, here's our promotion. People that were going to buy bought, and people that weren't going to buy weren't going to buy, period, right? So December 1st hit, and I was like, boom, thank goodness that's over. Let's get back to value-added messages, meeting people where they're at, and being authentic in the work that's being done. And I hit December 1st pretty hard with a message that was like, hey, you got less than a month to go. And before you go taking it easy, thinking you got the whole month to get things figured out, remember that whole last week of the month is kind of shot, right? Christmas happens, New Year's is happening, everyone's taking their vacation time. Here we are in the middle of the Great Resignation, and all these people are sitting on, vacation time and sick time that they haven't taken yet. So from a business perspective, from a corporate business perspective, I'm sitting here thinking this might be a rougher month than people expect, right? Because you might be short on staff. Other people are going to be short on staff. If you're in the business to business field like I am, trying to find the right person, connect to the right person, find the decision maker, find time when he has time to talk. That's going to be a little bit of a struggle. And so I wanted to be upfront with that. December 1st, like my messaging was strong. It was like, you got to get out these first 2 weeks of December, and you basically got to make a month's worth of results in 2 weeks. I know that people think I'm crazy, but that's, if you're going to hit the numbers, if you're going to hit the goals, that's kind of what you need to do. Right. And so you need to own it. You need to take ownership of it and get her done. And so I talk a lot about balance, and I talk a lot about family time, and I talk a lot about fitness, but I'm going to tell you something else. I also talk a lot about success and goals and chasing your goals and achieving your milestones. And I think this month, it's going to require being a little more active the first 2 weeks of the month. I mean, here we are. It's the 6th of December already, right? And it was like a blink of an eye. I said, hey, it's December 1st, let's get after it. And then blink and you're like, oh my goodness, right? It's already the 6th. So I'm going to encourage you one more time. Get after it. Whatever it is that you've been procrastinating on, whatever lead is in the top of your sales funnel, whatever call it is that you don't want to make, right? Because you just don't want to bother that guy, or you don't want to be a nuisance, or you don't want to, now's the time. Now's the time. Take that chance. Be that nuisance, right? Because next thing you know, it's Christmas, it's New Year's, you're 2 more weeks removed from these people, and it just gets more and more distant rather than closing the gap. I'm guilty of this myself, and maybe I'm talking to myself more than I'm talking to you. But when it comes to like our number one project at Mañana right now is the Power Sport Academy, right? I've got to get out and I've got to grow that network. I need to find dealers that want to be a part of this thing, right? What dealers are willing to invest in their people? And then if they're not, move on, find ones that are, right? But I can't keep focusing on what if with each person I haven't talked to yet. I need to have those uncomfortable conversations, see who's committed to training their staff and investing in their people. The ones that aren't, write them off. The ones that are, move forward. And I hate to almost sound like a jerk that way, but you have to be a good steward with that which God has gifted you. God has gifted me the time to make this happen. He's paid my bills, and he's given me some time, and he's taken a little pressure off my shoulders, but I've got to make good with that time and that energy that he's given me. I hope that all makes sense, because I'm saying all this stuff. I should write this stuff down before I say it, right? Because what if I'm coming out? What if I'm coming out all weird? But that's where we're at now. One more thing. I went lumber shopping and I started working on the camper van. Totally removed from thinking about WordPress websites and memberships and online courses and all that stuff. But, my goal is to help all these dealers and then do dealer visits and travel and go see these guys, right? And so that's going to happen by having a completed camper van. The camper van is the SWAT truck. People that follow me, they know what it is. They've seen the SWAT truck with the lights on and all that stuff. I'm so excited. We started the build out. We started buying the equipment. I've got the microwave, the refrigerator. I still need to get the sink and the water pump and the water jugs. All of that stuff is getting mounted. Like there's stuff that's getting mounted into the tool portion of the bed, right? Because it's a SWAT truck. So it's like an ambulance. It has stuff on the outside, cabinets on the outside, and that's going to hold like water and batteries and stuff like that. And then it's got stuff on the inside that we're building out. So a sofa sleeper, a work center, with a big screen monitor and a place to plug in the laptop, stuff like that, place to run Wi-Fi off of it, all of that stuff. Super, super stoked. So we're making headway. If you are following along on it's called Van Life Mañana, I think. Mañana Van Life? No, it's Van Life Mañana on Instagram. Look it up. We're building this thing. It's going to be so much fun. Have a good day. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.